Or I don't know, have you heard anything about that side? I thought he said that there weren't going to be
Item-specific drops?
or maps like, you know, this map drops this item.
I don't know. They did say there would be incentive to play more maps. So I wonder what that means.
Yeah.
I have a feeling it might be like item or like shard pools or something on certain maps.
I tell you what it means. It means we
I don't
need
know.
to get Isom and Elandrian all liquored up and have them spill the beans.
It's a good call. That's a good call.
That would be ideal.
Alright, where are we going?
Alright, Piggy. Have a good one. I hit stay together, I thought. Or it may have got an error. Or not.
Oh, that's probably like... Oh, no, there we go.
There
We're
it
just
is,
taking
yeah.
a sec.
Got a little lag. I got an original Drago. I don't know. I don't remember which one I use them on, though. Now, I didn't do the... Back when the original Dragolich came out, there was some kind of glitchiness that would allow you to get more than one. I didn't do that. I did it all legit. I got the original one, and then the Caustic or whatever one that was in that later monthly that came out.
That's the only one I got. I never got the first.
Do the same thing. Doesn't really matter.
I think I was
And you
fresh.
can't really, I mean, with the... Now, I know when you're looking at someone else's, it's easier to see the difference, but when you're playing with it, you don't really notice a massive difference in the way they look. I mean, it's some flappy head rolling around, you know?
Oh, sure.
So how's your medallion store coming along now?
I've been collecting a few. Let me check. I have a bag for like just relics and apparently a chest piece. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. I've got like 9 medallions now above 700 that I'm just holding on to. This is
Nice.
ignoring the ones are on my builders already.
Right.
But I've got a decent few. Not all of them are great eye power. Let's see, 4 of them above 740 right now.
That's awesome. I've got a
One
bunch of...
defense health. Ooh.
I got quite a few of them now stored up, and I've upgraded a bunch of them too. Now, the ones that are already on Heroes, of course, they're already upped. But I did pick up a few new ones. Now, Wyvern tokens are no longer used in the game. They're typical, and they're actually going to be removed from the little UI in the new update. So if you have any, make sure you go just spend them on whatever.
Oh yeah, that patch is going to be end of everything Wyvern tokens.
So Omni's asking, what thoughts would we have for how to shard a Frosty Tower? Well, I mean, of course, you'd need the Frosty Power passive. You know,
Absolutely.
Snowstorm is an option, and then maybe Range, if that's a thing.
Director.
Yeah.
I mean, knowing just basing it off of passes we have now, it'd be maybe those, maybe the freeze chance one, depending on how you want to use it.
Oh, yeah. So it actually seems
So
like
maybe-
we're going to lose a slot for that particular tower, for a lot of them.
Let's say Frosty Power, you'd want that for sure. So then it's range, slow, and freeze are the other 3.
Yeah, I mean, if you plan on using them in any sorts for flyer defense, you have to have the freeze on them.
Well, in that case, maybe you just don't do the extra slow from Snowstorm.
Yeah, that would...
Because it's nice, but if you're using it for buffing and for freezing flyers...
Omni's thinking,
Yeah.
how about oil? I mean, that would be a nice addition to be able to add on, but I don't think there's only going to be 3 shard slots. So you wouldn't be able to put a 4th one on it. I mean, shit, you could really... I mean, you could put oil on all of them, if there was enough slots available. It's definitely a beneficial sphere for just about any tower. I think, you know, of course, range is important for Frosties too. And we don't know, I mean, I'm assuming vector corrector is still going to be a thing. But who knows, you know? They said, didn't they say that no passives were actually going to be removed? I'm not positive on that one.
No, I don't know about that.
Well, oil would give you the ignite combo, which hopefully at 1500 item power hits a little harder than by the time I get down to, yep. By the time I got down into position for the number 3, it was dead already. I'll just load it up with grab bots this time. Ooh, I didn't even notice that ballista there. Gotta love a little gratuitous ballista usage.
Man, I love throwing just ballistas into builds. Whether they're helping that or not, I like having them there.
Hell yeah. Just imagine ballistas with defense speed. Oh yeah. And I mean, you know, we never know exactly how the scaling is going to work, especially with such a drastic increase in stats, going all the way up to 1500 item power. But it seems like now, with defense speed, the slower towers get a greater amount of benefit from them in a lot of aspects.
I've said this in a couple times, I think, in different places, but I'm kind of thinking that towers that already have like really good base speed slash like they really scale well off it, like bees and protons, we might be seeing a reduction to their base speed to balance out, you know, these new stats going on to them.
Yeah.
But like in this case, it would be, you know, slower base, but you drawn from getting speed kind of deal. That's just a theory. I don't know that for sure or anything.
Yeah, it would make sense. I'm sure there's going to be some changes. I mean, it would be tough to add this big of an update into the game without changing some of the, you know, the base scalings of various defenses. That's the best looking graphic in the game right now, in my opinion, is when you freeze a mob that's ignited. It just looks awesome. Big old burning ice cube.
I just like the smudge on enemies when you oil them. That's all.
That definitely looks nice. A little oily smudge.
I'm kidding. They just look a little dirty. We need to cleanse them. I mean, clean them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, gotta clean them with fire, you know. Man, these guys have just got a thing for me here this round. I'm gonna run over here and hide.
Oh.
I've tried, you know, since I saw you do that one day. And I know, I think anyway, that it was by accident when you did it. But I have tried so hard to ride one of those little burrowing dudes.
No, really?
And I just keep failing at it.
I mean, I can pretend that was on purpose, but it was definitely an accident.
It definitely looked cool as hell. Do the 8 second challenge. See who can ride it the longest.
Oh. Sorry, I'm getting college flashbacks now. Mechanical no. Oh. So anybody's just incapable of walking up these steps here? It looks like it. Oh no, never mind. He's going up.
Yeah, it looks like it, huh?
At one point, like, he stopped and tried to, you know, do his little stab attack on someone when they weren't even close, so I thought, like, you know, he hit the limit of his movement, but
Ooh.
Proved me wrong right away.
Almost jumped in the hole. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of variations to test out there, Omni, with, you know, just all the new stuff. You know, the new shard system plus the Ascension. You know, we don't know really any of the Ascension powers. We don't, you know, who knows what they're going to be. Have they discussed any of them particularly? I'm not even positive.
I don't think they've actually, like, said what any talent is for any of the heroes in the trees. But if you go back to their stream, they hover over every single one of the Huntress ones.
Yeah, that's true.
The scaling numbers in the descriptions were well, they just didn't really give any info. But you can see what each of her talents that were there at the time do.
I'm going to have to go back and look at that. That's one thing, you know, I focused too much in all the stats on those screens. And I didn't look at the Ascension power, so I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. No good. Crappy Dark Ritual Blade.
What is this? There's something yellow in here. It's not a dagger. Ooh! Ooh!
What's going on there, Chase? What'd you get?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's just an upgrade from my apprentice.
Nice.
And 730 something, I think. I can't remember the eye power.
Yeah,
But another ring!
Nothing wrong with upgrades.
Who am I? I'm getting so many drops recently.